You see, I was on Instagram one day, and gosh, it just stuck out to me so clearly. Just this kind of thing with my truth, your truth, the truth, all this stuff. And I'm scrolling through my stories, and I get to one of my favorite influencers. And she's my favorite influencer simply just because I like her cute clothes. It's not a super spiritual reason. I'm just honest to you right now. Okay, so I'm scrolling through, and I get to her page, and she's talking about something that really interests me. She's talking about how awesome Wonder Woman is. And I'm like, yes, I totally agree. I love Wonder Woman. So she's like, I just saw the Wonder Woman movie and it was just so great and all this stuff. And I'm like, yes, girl. Click to the next slide. And she's like, I'm just so thankful that we as women have such a heroic figure to look up to, like Wonder Woman, because little boys have had something like this their whole life with Superman, and now they have Spider-Man and Black Panther and Captain America and all these super inspirational heroes. And I'm so glad we as women have that. And I'm like, yes, that is so cool. I love that too. Then I click to the next slide. And then she says, and all this got me thinking, maybe that's why I don't relate to God. Because he's a man. And, that's probably why that's never really worked for me. And so then I heard somebody talking about a woman God, a woman version of God, like Heavenly Mother. So I started praying to her, and gosh, it's just been so empowering. And she goes on and on and on about how empowering this has been for her and her daughters and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, that's tricky, because you had me with Wonder Woman. And you had me with the fact that that is really awesome that we have this inspiration. But then it got tricky, because then you took it to your relationship with God. You see, if I didn't have ears to discern the truth, it would have been really easy for me to look at my own self and say, man, I wonder if that would work for me. Like maybe that could, because that makes a lot of sense. Maybe that would make me feel so much more empowered. But then I clicked to the next slide and the next slide, and someone even asked her, they said, where have you found this in Scripture? And she literally answered and said, I actually haven't, but if you find it, let me know. And so unwilling to fact check it, unwilling to look and see if it's actually true. But once again, the truth is powerful because the truth is true. The reason why prayer is powerful is because there is a real God in heaven I am praying to. And yes, I call him my Father, but that doesn't mean I can't relate to him, because he knit me together in my mother's womb and I am made in his image. And so that is enough for me. And you know what? The thing is, whenever you're praying in the idea of my truth, it is for you to feel empowered. But when I pray, I'm not praying for my empowerment. That will not get me very far. That will not stop the war going on. That will not heal the sick. I am praying for the power of God. And so you have to look at this and say, man, is my truth really that powerful? It's not. But the enemy does just like that. One slide's true, the next slide's true, and the last slide's a lie. The enemy plays the game that we know, two truths and a lie, with us every day.